Legend has it that one day a fluids team would exist to bring balance to both sides of the equation and to planet Earth. From the Hong of Kong, China. From Beirut, Lebanon. From Phnom Penh, Cambodia. From Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. And Methuen, Massachusetts. Dream Team assemble! So, valid question, I know what you're thinking. What do pressure, velocity, and elevation have to do with each other? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. Alright? I got a simple answer. Like all these three things. Fluids. David clearly got booed off stage, and a second take was needed. Following is the attempt of 6 diligent students to teach the youth of America about fluids. Viewer discretion is advised.
So you guys fired up? Yeah, I'm proud to do that.
Yeah, I think he was really there.
Alright, so we're a group of students from UMASS LOWELL. My name is Rafiki.
I'm Jennifer Den. I used to go here 3 years ago.
My name's Mike.
And in the back we have Andy Lay recording.
I'm Andy.
Hope you all don't mind being recorded.
The concept for today is Bernoulli's principle. I heard that you all already studied about it, right? Cool. So basically we're going to explain the concept lift, and that is used to help aircrafts fly. And lift is basically the force that holds an aircraft in the air. So we have 3 examples here. What we'll do is explain the equation, which shows how potential energy, mechanical energy, and pressure are related to one another. And fluid mechanics is usually shown in lift, and also it's through a streamlined region where a molecule is moving through. And what we have here are values of pressure, density, velocity, and elevation. And this equation can be said in a different way, like conservation of mechanical energy and the work done by potential and gravitational forces on a fluid particle is equal to the increase in kinetic energy of particles.
Hopefully what's going to happen is the hands going to move together. So it didn't work last time, but... So do you kind of see how it like went together? I'm just going to stop right there so I don't lose my breath. But what it means is basically moving air has lower pressure than stagnant air. So the air that's flowing in between is actually going to act with the outside pressure and move the cans together. That's just one aspect of Bernoulli's principle. Levitating ping pong ball, I'll show it to you first and I'll explain it again. But yeah, hopefully this works too as well. So what happens there is when there's air flowing upwards, the air will flow around the ball. When it reaches the top, it's going to act kind of like a vacuum and it'll push the ball back down. So with gravity, it'll make the ball stay in place. Those are my...
We're going to be blowing on to show the change in pressures. So the top, I'll be blowing on, and then it will become a lower pressure than the bottom of the surface. You'll see a lift force.
All me for real. Money on my mind, you should think the same. J's on, pink and ring. Dogging these hoes, I need quarantine in the same league, but we don't bow the same. Oh, she want.
Just like how airplanes fly.
Alright, so before we go in more depth about that, does anybody have any questions about what we just did or anything of that? So I know it's kind of simple, I guess.
It's cool, you guys like it, right?
Yeah. So plastic engineering is kind of like a hybrid between chemical engineering and mechanical engineering. All we for